Cooking 101 with Michael Cobbins, the first Oklahoma State edition. Have you ever wanted a taste of something but not want to go through the whole process of making it? Well, today I'm going to break that down for you. Today we're going to make pecan pie cupcakes, and it's simply easy to make. All you need is the recipe slips my mind sometimes. My grandma, she always had the recipe. I wonder, Grandma,
what, honey?
can you help me with the recipe, please?
What recipe, baby?
The pecan pie cupcakes one.
Oh, honey, that's so easy. Don't you remember the ingredients?
I don't. Can you make sure I have everything though?
Okay, what do you have on the table?
I've got half a cup of flour. I've got 2/3 cups of butter. I've got a cup of chopped pecans. I've got a cup of brown sugar, and I've got 2 eggs.
Okay, well, that's perfect. Honey, you've got exactly the recipe you need.
Okay.
Just make sure it's packed brown sugar. Don't want it loose.
True. Very good point by my grandma right there. And with that being said, let's go ahead and begin. First, we're going to add our half a cup of flour. It's alright if you add a little bit more, it'll keep it from sticking. Then we're going to add in 2/3 cup of butter. Man, I don't know anybody that want to eat this right now. Alright, next thing is the cup of chopped pecans. Nice. Don't worry about that. It happens to the best of us. 1 cup of brown sugar. It's like a little clump. And 2 eggs. Like Grandma said, should be easy. At least we hope. Alright. 1. And 2. Simple as that. Alright, first, before we start to blend it down, we'll go ahead and try and break it down a little bit, get everything mixed up in there so it's a little easier for the blender. If you can smell this, it smells so good right now. Alright, I think that's good enough. I think we'll start with the blending. Key trick, start on low. You want to make sure you blend it so that everything gets in there and there are no more clumps and that it's easy to just pour out of. Make sure we got everything stirred up down in here. Shouldn't have some loose floaters. Alright, that seems to be good enough. Next step. What you want to do in the meantime is have your oven preheated to 350 degrees. Fahrenheit, of course. Alright. Might get a little messy, but we can clean up afterwards. Alright, I went ahead and took the liberty of spraying down the tray pan already, just to keep it from sticking, just in case. When you're filling these, you don't want to fill them up all the way because they tend to overflow. So we're going to fill them up just about halfway through. This is simply easy right here, you know, good enough. Just fill it through halfway, all the way through. With this recipe, this makes about 24 to about 28 servings of your delicious pecan pie cupcakes. This is really easy to make. You can make it any given day that you feel like it. Shouldn't take any more than about 30 minutes worth of your time. So I'm sure anybody can find about 30 minutes out of their day to make this delicious recipe. Kids will love this. Great for cookouts. And you can also start a little family recipe with this. Add a little extra ingredients if you want to. Right now we're just going to keep it simple and stick to what Grandma told us. Yeah, almost there, almost there. Grandma!
What, honey?
You know, I'm getting ready to put these things in the oven.
Well, make sure you don't fill them too full or they're going to go all the way over.
Well, I've had a couple of them that might get there.
You have to be careful because if you do, they're going to, whoa, they're going to go way over the top.
I'm trying to. Take note to what Grandma said. Do not fill them all the way up. Grandma?
What, baby?
Might need your help putting them in the oven, maybe. I'll let you know though.
You ought to be able to fill all of them.
We're almost there.
You know what? They're good no matter what. Thank you for calling me.
Oh, no problem. I just had to make sure everything was right. Can't be messing up your recipe right now.
No, you've eaten these enough that you ought to know how they taste and how they're made.
Oh, and I want to share it with the world.
When I'm not here anymore, we got to have somebody to make these.
True enough. Very true. I think I'll keep that alive. Alrighty. That's the last one. As you can see, a couple of them might have got a little full, but it's all okay. What we're going to do now is take this and put it into the oven. Care to follow me with it? Here we go. Right into the oven. These are going to the oven for about 18 minutes, not too long. Gives you perfect time to go and read a book or something if you into that kind of stuff. Plenty of time to just come back and clean up your workspace. Like I said, this is a real simple recipe. Anyone can make it, probably even a child, with a little assistance, of course. But it shouldn't take you long at all. This is great.